I kind of want to eat something sweet. Go buy some cream puffs for me. Oh, not from the convenience store. Make sure you go to the shop by the station.
I'll have a cheesecake. The rare one.
This is the worst. Not the college life I dreamed of. How did this happen? I'm a college student, Yuto Tanaka. I moved to the city for higher education. I moved into a share house, and I was excited about my noisy but fun new life with my male friends. When I opened the door, I found out that my housemates are two girls from the local gang. They are Tsubaki Aoi and Karen Fujiwara. They are both ex-gangs, and I am looked down upon by them.
Yuto, give me a massage.
Yes.
Go clean the bathtub.
Yes.
But we can't soak in the same bathtub. Yuto, you go to the bathhouse.
I'm washing the bathtub! Isn't that too unreasonable? I wish I could say that.
Yuto, what's your reply?
Yes! Just like that. I envy you! You're so lucky! Were you listening? So you're living in a harem with two beautiful college girls. You are not listening to me. I'm talking about a life with two overbearing ex-gang girls. I have no human rights. I'm still jealous of you. Then can we switch? If I could change, I would. Then one day, I received a call from Tsubaki who said she was attending a drinking party.
Hey, Yuto, pick me up at the station. If you don't show up within 3 minutes, you'll be fined. I'll be waiting.
Wait, right now? I came to pick her up after all. I'm being used too much, aren't I?
You're annoying.
What was that? Tsubaki's voice? Don't be like that. Just listen to me. You have to obey whatever I say. What are you doing? She doesn't like it, does she?
Yuto!
What? You! Don't get in my way. Or do you want to get hurt? I'll tell you something. I'm a martial arts expert. Ha! I'll punch you in the face, and I'll give you a little scare. What's the matter? You're not going to punch me? You're going to hurt me, aren't you? What's up with this guy? He's not even scared of my punches. Come on, hit me. I'm not moving a step from here. Hey, you're really powerful. I can't move. I'm shaking. Damn, remember that. Huh, huh. Are you okay?
Oh. You were awesome. You look different from usual.
Really? I didn't do anything. They just ran away on their own.
You've got a lot of guts, don't you? I'm sorry I've been so rude to you. I like guys with guts like you.
Since that one time, I don't know why, but she likes me so much. And even at the share house, she started treating me as an equal.
Hey, Yuto, come to the convenience store with me.
Wait, now?
I'll buy you anything you want. Come on, let's go. You want to go with me, Karen?
I don't want to. I mean, what's wrong with you, Tsubaki? Why are you and Yuto getting along so well?
Well, he's quite a sight to behold.
I see. I don't approve of him.
Karen-san!
What? I'm sorry. Did you get carried away with talking to Tsubaki? Don't talk to me so casually.
Karen continues to treat me the same way as always. Then, one day...
Karen, how are you doing? How is the guy from the biker gang? He had been following you around for a long time, but lately he is not. I guess he has given up? I think so. I haven't seen him since I entered college. He must have gotten tired of it. When I was an ex-gang, the leader of a biker gang was in love with me. I was often offered to go out with him. I mean, it was almost like the threats. I turned him all down and ran away from him. But that too, after I entered college, had mostly never happened. If you need anything, just tell me. I'm here to help. Thanks, but I'm okay. I'm a fast runner, you know.
Ah, I'm home.
Yuto, aren't you late these days? What are you doing?
No, I'm not doing anything suspicious.
What is that obvious reaction? The reaction of someone who is hiding something.
There's nothing to worry about, Karen-san.
Well, I'm not interested in what you do, Yuto. Just kidding. I'm just curious if it's that obvious. I'm going to sneak out and follow him. Maybe I can catch something. I'm getting further and further away from the popular site. At this late, what is he doing? You're a strangely perceptive person for someone who's usually so absent-minded. This is a river? How did you end up here?
Hey, you're here! I commend you for not running away.
Is that... There was the head of the biker gang who had been following me. Why are you with them, Yuto?
I thought we were talking about a one-on-one fight. Yeah, it is, but only with all my guys. Well, okay. It'll take longer, but the result will be the same. Are you going to be the first one to get hit? Come on! Come on! I'm gonna make you regret for talking to us like that!
And then, Yuto, looking cool, and took out his men after the other. I mean, what is that crazy strength? He didn't even take a step back against that many people. Is that really Yuto?
Surprised, aren't you?
Tsubaki! What is this? Why is Yuto fighting?
Why? Yuto is fighting for Karen.
Me?
Since you've been in college, you haven't been followed around by the leader, right?
I thought it was weird. But is that because of...
Yuto told him to leave you alone. And then, he told Yuto to win a one-on-one fight. But in reality, it was going to be a fight against many people.
I've been so mean to Yuto. Why?
You'll have to ask him about that. Look, it looks like he's just about done.
That's impossible! You are too strong!
Hey, Yuto! That's what I'm talking about!
Tsubaki-san! How did you even get Karen-san too?
I want to ask you, why did you save me?
When you weren't home, the leader of the motorcycle gang came to our house. That's when I found out what was going on. And I wanted to help you if you were in trouble, because you're my roommate. I actually wanted you to recognize me as your roommate. There was a little bit of calculation for that.
I'm sorry I ever treated you like this. I treated you like crap. And thank you for helping me. I'll give you I'll do my best to repay you, Yuto.
I'll do my best. She has changed.
You're so annoying. I couldn't help but notice how flirty you were when you were talking to Yuto-kun too.
What? I wish I could have shown you in the mirror what you looked like a few seconds ago. You were more than flirtatious, like you were love-struck.
Yes, I remember now. I heard there's a guy in the countryside who's incredibly strong. The former leader's name is Yuto Tanaka.
What? Yuto-kun was the leader?
No wonder he's so strong.
No, that was a long time ago. I didn't think there was anyone here who knew about it. Oh, yeah. Promise me you won't hang around Karen-san anymore. Of course I will. That was the deal. Besides, I won't do anything to mess with your girl. And so, Karen was no longer being followed around. They accepted me, and all is well. I'd like to say that, but...
Hey, Yuto! Let's go take a bath. I'll wash your back.
What kind of nonsense are you talking? Yuto-kun, you want to take a bath with me, don't you?
I can't help but feel that they are closer than ever since then. Wait, you too! I'm going to take a bath by myself!
Don't be so formal.
That's right. Don't be shy. Come on, come on.
I'm glad we're getting to know each other. It seems like there's too much going on these days.
Hey, don't run away, Yuto!
That's right. Come on, Yuto-kun.
Tsubaki, Karen, and my busy share house life is sure to continue.
My name is Yuto Tanaka. My parents both worked in my family, and I was sent to daycare when I was very young. My parents were always busy, so I never had much time to spend with them. But I was never lonely. I met a teacher at daycare. Miss Tsubaki Oniyama was there. Miss Tsubaki is a nursery school teacher, but she has a unique background as a former lady gangsta. Her personality is dynamic, a bit masculine and caring. She knew that my parents were busy and would be late picking me up, so she used to take care of me well. Well, the way she took care of me is typical of her.
I'm going to train you so that you won't be looked down on when you grow up.
Tsubaki-san said this boldly, even though I was a preschooler. And then she really started to train me. How to run fast, fighting techniques, and she taught me a lot of things, such as the saga of her delinquent's days. I enjoyed spending time with Tsubaki-san, and I happily absorbed what she said. My relationship with Tsubaki continued even after I graduated from the school. It doesn't change the fact that my parents are busy. And for me, spending time with Tsubaki-san has become a completely normal part of my life. Tsubaki-san became my mentor, and became like a second mother to me.
Listen, Yuto, you may have become a little stronger, but use that power to help the weak, not yourself.
Tsubaki-san taught me that at every opportunity. So even now that I'm in high school, I hid my fighting skills and lived a normal, peaceful life. But one day, after school...
Hey, get it out of here!
Please, give me a break! Is that a mugging? On my way home from school, I witnessed the scene of a mugging. Tsubaki-san's words passed through my head. To help the weak. Okay. I've never been in a fight before, but I couldn't miss it. When I was about to step out, I bumped into someone.
Wait, what?
The person I bumped into was a girl. She was wearing a school uniform, so she was probably a high school girl of about the same age.
You're not trying to mess up with that punk, are you?
Then what?
You're, kind of a poofy guy. It's fine to be cool, but stay back. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? You're dangerous too.
I don't miss people in trouble. If you get in my way, I'll blow you away too.
That's the line of a mugger. I'm not that obedient as to back down when asked to do so. You're the one who backs down. I'll do it here.
What? It's impossible for a weak-looking guy like you to fight.
That's my line.
What did you say? Then, let's play rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets to fight. That's all.
I'm in.
Rock, paper, scissors!
After several rounds of rock, paper, scissors, I won. Well, let me take care of this place as I promised.
You're going to get blown up soon anyway. Then we'll take turns.
You guys! You've been messing around since a while ago. You're mocking me, aren't you?
It seems he heard our conversation. The delinquent who was mugging him was glaring at us.
I'm gonna beat you up!
Oops. I guess he was quite irritated. The delinquent who punched me without saying anything. I was surprised and...
Jeez!
Oh, oops. I just reflexively countered. My fist in his face blew the delinquent out of the air. He seems to have lost consciousness. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. No need to apologize. Are you alright? Oh, thank you!
I was surprised. You're so strong.
Well, this is my first time in a real battle.
I'm Azusa Kirishima. I'm the president of the Ladies Gangsta, Kure. Who are you?
Yuto Tanaka. I'm just an ordinary high school student.
You didn't look like you had the arms of a normal high school student.
That's because I've trained well. Huh? Oh, By the way, wasn't Walkure a team created by Tsubaki-san?
What? You know Tsubaki-san?
I do know her. She's like a foster parent. Coincidentally, Azusa was the president of the team that Tsubaki-san created. And it seems that Azusa originally joined the team because she admired Tsubaki-san. An unexpected encounter. We talked about Tsubaki-san for a while.
I heard that there was a guy that Tsubaki-san took great care of and raised. So, it was you. That explains why you're so strong. Yeah, you might be just right.
Just right?
The punks around here have been on a roll lately, like the mugging you just saw. So I was thinking that we could take out these guys with our team. So why don't you join us?
What? Me? For a moment, I wondered why me. Tsubaki-san's teachings. I thought it would be a chance to return the favor. It's a chance I've been given. It would be shameful for a man to make a girl fight alone. Okay, I'll go with you.
Whew, I knew you would say that.
This is how we started working together to eradicate the bad guys. It's a completely different story now, though, with lots of fights. There's a sense of fulfillment. We also strengthened our bond with Azusa by overcoming the same obstacles.
Yuto, it's nice to see you again today.
Azusa, who goes to the same school as me, often calls out to me inside the school.
What? That Azusa Kirishima is talking to someone with a smile like that?
Why is she talking to that poofy guy? Hey, he'll stand out at school if you talk to me.
That's okay. That's not important.
Azusa didn't care about being seen. She just came up to me when she found me like a well-liked dog. I enjoyed being with her, and it became a normal thing for me to be with her. Those days went on and on. One day, I met Tsubaki-san again for the first time in a long time.
Hey, Yuto! Long time no see!
I ran into her when I happened to be walking around town. She looked exactly the same. So young. She is still working as a preschool teacher and seems to be leading a fulfilling life.
How are you doing? You've become more handsome than before, haven't you?
Well, I don't know. Oh, Tsubaki. I met Azusa Kirishima.
Wow, that's a coincidence. Is she doing well?
Yeah, and I told Tsubaki-san that I was working with Azusa now. We are fighting to eradicate the delinquents, that I'm doing my best to protect the weak ones. I thought Tsubaki-san would praise me, but
I see.
Tsubaki-san looked somewhat uneasy.
It's your life. I'm not going to say anything about it, but stay away from anything risky.
What?
Helping others is a noble thing, no doubt about that. But above all, value your own life.
Tsubaki-san put her hand on my shoulder and said this. Tsubaki-san, why did she say that? Tsubaki-san and I parted ways, and I stumbled along, unable to come up with an answer. I thought she would be happy, but her reaction was the complete opposite. What did I do wrong? Incoming call from Azusa? Seeing the name displayed on my phone, I picked up the phone without question.
Yo, you're Yuto Tanaka?
What? Who's there? The voice I heard from the phone. Azusa's voice sounded like a man's voice.
My name is Ryugu Kiryu. Do you understand that I'm the head of the guys who you beat up? I'm getting a little annoyed with you, so I thought I'd lighten it up for you.
What did you do to Azusa?
I was just trying to scare her a little and put her to sleep. I'm sure it would break your heart if I beat her up right in front of you.
So you're going to call me up and accuse me?
You can't refuse me, can you? Listen, come alone to the place I'm going to specify. Or else. I'll be waiting for you then.
The phone went dead. This is obviously a trap. A nervous sweat and chill swept over my body. Tsubaki-san's words from earlier came back to my mind. Value your life above all else. Though, I can't leave Azusa alone. If I abandon her here, I won't be able to face Azusa or Tsubaki-san. I ran toward the designated location right away. The place where I was summoned was an abandoned building. A large number of delinquents were waiting for me.
Hey, you made it! It looks like you're all alike.
What do you mean?
This girl, too. I grabbed a student and threatened her, and she came here easily.
Sorry, Yuto.
Yes! Azusa! I'll save you right away! And how are you gonna do that? By force!
Then the battle between me and the delinquents began. But soon I was outnumbered, because...
Can't you be serious because you're worried about her?
if I make a careless move, Azusa will be harmed.
Yuto! Don't worry about me. Just beat the hell out of these guys.
If I could do that, I wouldn't have any trouble. I was unable to resist afterwards and was sacked. I was subjected to the reign of violence for a long time. I started to lose consciousness. I'm sorry, Tsubaki-san. I can't keep your word. I thought I was at the end of my rope. That's when it happened.
Yeah!
Jeez! This girl!
Taking advantage of the moment, Azusa breaks free from the restraints.
I've got the other hostages in custody. Yuto, we're okay. Now all you have to do is go all out.
All right. Now I can fight without worrying. Don't get carried away just because you got the hostages back. Guys, I'm gonna do it!
After that, I just kept on knocking down punks with my selflessness. Now that the fetters have been lifted, there was no one who could stop me.
While you're in a handcuffed state, you beat so many people! You... monster!
The last one, Ryuga, falls down. And at the same time, I kneel down too. I won. I let out a sigh of relief at my victory. Later, rumors spread that I had defeated 100 delinquents all by myself in that battle. And the delinquents' activities were greatly reduced after their leader, Ryuga, was defeated. And me and Azusa went to Tsubaki-san to report what had happened. Tsubaki-san was astonished to see me injured. I'm sorry. I broke my word and did something reckless.
Damn. Although, I'm glad that you were really safe. But you decide to do it on your own. To be able to go through with it is what it means to be an adult. Yuto, Azusa.
Tsubaki-san even scolded me though. In the end, she said so and patted me on the head like she used to. Thus, the days filled with fights came to an end. I was able to lead a peaceful life as a student again. The only thing that has changed is that Azusa is always next to me. She wants to be like Tsubaki-san, and decided to become a school teacher. I don't know what I'm going to do, though I haven't decided my future yet. I strongly want to become a respectable adult with what Tsubaki-san taught me.
I, Yuto Tanaka, a senior in high school, am an introvert and a student preparing for an entrance exam. I was going to study in the library, but... the seats are already occupied. No matter. Let's go home today.
Yuto, are you leaving now? If you're going home, let's go together.
This is my sister-in-law, Nozomi. My parent remarried and I have a younger sister who is also a classmate. When the stepdaughter of a parent's second marriage partner is a classmate, the relationship is usually fraught with complications. But we were on very good terms.
Okay, get it back.
Nozomi's bike is cool. as always, I'm a little happier every time I get a ride.
Really? Thanks! I like that this school allows students to commute by motorcycle. I studied hard and took the entrance exam for it. Every day is fun because of it.
You really like motorcycles, don't you?
Well, I'm touring on my days off, so I might ride all year round.
It was a few days later.
Oh, happy day!
You're in a good mood? What's wrong?
You want to hear? Ta-da! Look at this! Isn't it cool?
Oh, is this a new one?
Yes, I just got it the other day. I work really hard at my part-time job and saves the money to buy it.
This is really cool. It looks good on you too.
Isn't that right? Yuto, you have a good eye. I'm looking forward to riding to school tomorrow.
And the next day, Nozomi got in her new motorcycle and went to school.
Good morning! Hey everyone! Wow, is that a new motorcycle? It's so cool!
That's a real motorcycle.
I know, right? I just got it yesterday. I was so happy. I polished it many times. It's my precious partner.
What the hell is that girl? She's freaking showing off. I can't believe she stood out from us Valkyria, the strongest local bad girls team. We can't let her get away with that. What should we do, big sis? I have pride as a racer. I can't let her get away with it.
What are you doing calling me here?
We are Valkyria, the strongest local bad girls team.
What do you want?
I'll get straight to the point. From now on, I won't allow you to come to school on that motorcycle.
What?
We're racers. I can't tolerate ordinary people riding motorcycles that are too aggressive.
What are you talking about? I don't care what you say. That's ridiculous. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you had obeyed us maturely, we wouldn't have done you wrong.
What?
You guys, get over with. I've been waiting for that.
A few hours later. Nozomi has not returned. It's already night. Did something happen to her? I'm going to go look for her. Let's hit it. From the school route for now. Is that... Nozomi!
Yuto.
What's up with the bike? The way it's broken. It's not an accident. It's clearly man-made. What happened?
I got beat up by a bad girl who got involved with me. She called herself Natsuki from a team called Valkyria. At first I was threatened not to ride motorcycles anymore. When I refused, she beat me up. I don't know why I can't. I just want to ride a motorcycle I like.
Nozomi. The day the motorcycle arrived at our house, Nozomi was so happy. I can't believe someone did it this way. I can't forgive it! Nozomi, I'll go talk to her.
Yuto, what the hell are you going to do? They said those guys were the best local bad girls team. If you go there alone, they would probably do terrible things to you.
Thanks for worrying about me, but don't worry. I won't go alone. I have friends I can rely on. I'll call on them. I'm sure I'll figure it out. So don't worry, just wait and see.
Yuto.
And a few hours later. So this is where bad girls hang out. Thank you for calling yourselves Valkyria. I've got the location of the hideout where they always hang out.
Hey, what's with you? This is our hideout. And come in here like that?
Yes, of course. I'm here. For the Valkyria. You guys wrecked the girl's motorcycle today.
Yeah, that's it.
She's my sister-in-law. How dare you damage her precious motorcycle? You guys will have to apologize to her. Not to mention the cost of repairing the bike.
Apologize? You know what? Don't you see how many people we have? There's no way you can win by yourself against this many people. If you apologize now, I might let you off the hook.
I think you're mistaken.
What?
Who said I came alone? I'm here with my friends too.
Your friends are shady anyway. It doesn't matter how many of them are in a bundle.
Yuto, Were these the guys who wrecked the motorcycle?
They are very much like hampered delinquents.
What the? Why are you with this shady group?
What's going on? Big sis?
Don't you guys know who you're dealing with? He's a fierce tiger and defeated in 1,000 fights. Sato! The guy next door has the physical strength to destroy an arcade punching machine with a single blow. Suzuki! Every one of them is a legend in the world of delinquents. Seriously, why are you here?
Oh, I've heard of that. The team president is the only one who can control Sato and Suzuki.
So you're the president of the once invincible and powerful organization, Yuto Tanaka?
Well, I've outgrown naughty things. I'm just a shady student. So, what are you going to do? You want to fight me?
The president of the legendary organization. I'm no match for him. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was Yuto's family. I'm sorry. I'll pay for the repairs and apologize. Besides, I won't ride motorcycles anymore.
So please don't. You don't have to go that far.
Oh, you're...
Nozomi, what are you doing here?
I was worried about Yuto, so I followed you. But I had no idea that you were such a famous delinquent.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hide it from you. I didn't want to tell you, because I thought it would scare you.
I'm fine. I think we'd get along rather well, wouldn't you?
Apart from that, are you willing to let these guys get away with it? After what they did to you?
Well, yeah, but they apologized, didn't they? They seem to be sorry. The rest of the time, it's enough to pay for the repairs. Besides, they probably couldn't tolerate me because they are very particular about motorcycles. That's just because their feelings went a little too far.
You...
Oh! Is that Natsuki's motorcycle parked there? I knew it! It's so cool! The handlebars are really nice. Did you modify it yourself?
I can't believe you spotted that on. You get it. That's right. I wanted to make it look cool.
You still look good when you talk about motorcycles. We met like this. I think we can be friends as motorcycle lovers.
You and I are friends? Well, that makes me happy.
Then, it's settled then. How generous of you.
We are very impressed. Nozomi, please let me call you Big Sis from today.
Oh, you can just call me Nozomi.
Then 1 week later...
Nozomi, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm here to pick you up.
Natsuki!
Nozomi and Natsuki seem to have hit it off, and they meet up after school to ride their motorcycle.
Oh yes, Yuto. I was wondering if you would like to come with me on my next touring with Nozomi.
Okay, Yuto?
Sure, as long as I'm not intruding.
Please invite Yuto's friends too. I wanted to apologize properly once more.
Don't worry so much. I'm not in a position to say anything about others. If you say you're sorry and want to start over, I'm all for it.
Yuto, thank you.
Oh, Natsuki! That's not fair of you to hug Yuto. I would do this too. Yes!
The bond between us that the motorcycle has created will continue to grow.
I am Yuto Tanaka. My high school is one of the richest high schools in Japan. All the children of the wealthy are here. This high school is a completely different world from the rest of the world. For example, the cost of living is incredibly high. The food in the cafeteria is almost 10 times more expensive than that in a typical cafeteria. The reason is that they are made from the finest ingredients and prepared by the finest chefs. Even water costs 1,000 yen. The deli bread in the shops is no exception. The finest cutlet sandwiches and the best croquette bread. In the outside world, it's the price of a fine course meal. Normally, people would hesitate, but all the students at this school buy them without thinking twice. That's because they are rich. But me? Bread is 5,000 yen. It's too expensive! Unlike everyone else who was born with a faulty sense of money, I was born with a normal sense of money. But I can't bring anything from outside into the school. I have to buy my lunch on campus. If I don't eat anything, I wouldn't last the afternoon. I have no choice. I'll buy the cheapest bean jam buns I can find. Just when I was about to reach for the bean jam bun,
Hey, give me all the bread.
a student came up behind me and suddenly said that. Even if you put it that way, the other students are waiting in line. In the first place, you are not in line.
Oh, even this?
This is.
I'll pay 10 times the list price.
Well, thank you very much.
What?
A student suddenly intervened and bought up all the food.
Ha ha ha, that's good. With money, you can do anything. I'm the sergeant of Takahashi Corporation. There's nothing that can't be done with Mr. Ryuji Takahashi.
Ryuji Takahashi is a sergeant of one of the largest companies in Japan. He was a man who had his parents' money and did whatever he wanted.
I thought I smelled a hint of poverty. It's Tanaka, isn't it? You came to the store to buy lunch? That's too bad. I bought everything. But if you bow down and beg me for this bean jam buns, I'll give it to you.
No thanks. I don't need to.
You're still a snotty bastard. You seem to have been admitted as a special student who excels in academics. People with little money have no value in this school. Keep that in mind.
Ryuji was always eyeing me up. When I first entered the school, Ryuji used to treat one of his classmates badly. Everyone was afraid of Ryuji's power and no one was able to help him. So, I saved that classmate. Since then, I have been on his radar. I said I'd rather skip lunch than bow down to Ryuji. But ignoring hunger is hard. I'm not going to make it to class this afternoon.
Hey, what's up, Tanaka-kun? Basking in the sun?
Shirasagi-san! Shizuka Shirasagi is my classmate and the daughter of the president of a famous company. She is friendly and kind to everyone, and is well liked by both men and women. When I tried to buy bean jam buns at the shop, Ryuji bought all of the food that was there. I was wondering what to do about lunch. The cafeteria is too expensive.
That's a bummer. Okay then.
What?
I was just about to eat lunch too. I bought a pork cutlet sandwich before Takahashi bought it all. Let's share and eat together.
What? Is that okay?
Yes. It's a little too much for me to eat by myself. Besides, I think it tastes better if we eat it together.
Thank you. I'll take your word for it. It's good. Crispy, and the cutlet is full of juices. And soft bread. This is the best pork cutlet sandwich.
You're a good food reporter, aren't you?
Well, I've eaten. Now I'll be able to get through the afternoon.
I'm glad you liked it.
But Shirasagi-san is strange. I can't believe you would be so kind to someone like me.
What?
In this school, students with the most money are the absolute righteous ones. Other students flock to those whose parents have a lot of money. I was admitted as a special student. My parents are ordinary businessmen. Compared to someone like Ryuji, I don't think there was any merit in being friends with me.
I don't think a person's worth is determined by his money. Tanaka-kun, you helped her classmate who was being bullied by Takahashi-kun, didn't you? I was so impressed when I saw that. I wanted to be someone with courage like that. For me, I would rather be friends with Tanaka-kun than Takahashi-kun.
Shirasagi-san!
That's why I hope we can continue to be friends.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Since then, I often have lunch with Shirasagi-san. The time I spent with her while talking about other things was invaluable.
Tanaka and Shirasagi-san are getting along well these days. Are they dating? Damn, I was the one who had eyes for Shirasagi. Tanaka's a jerk. He's playing around. I'll have to make him understand.
Me and Shirasagi-san's lunchtime was still going on. But one day, there was a change. What's wrong, Shirasagi-san? You look tired.
Actually, our company's business is not going well.
we're having financial difficulties and we're having a hard time. Day by day, my father is getting more and more exhausted. I'm also worried about the lives of our employees.
I see.
Sorry. I'm sorry I said such gloomy things. But it's okay. There is a social event next week. We are going to look for someone there who can give us a loan.
The social event. The social event is a social gathering for students enrolled in this high school and their parents. The place where executives and presidents of prominent companies gather is a place where great business opportunities lie. In the social event, it is said that a tremendous amount of money is involved. Shirasagi-san, would you look for someone to finance her company? And the day of the social event comes. If you are a student at the school, anyone can join. So I decided to show up too. But it's such a gorgeous place. The people around me are all famous CEOs. It's good that I came to check on Shirasagi-san, but I wonder where she is. Let's walk around the venue and look for her. That's...
Really? I heard that you can give our company a loan. Yes, of course, if I ask for it. Can we, Dad? It's a favor from my sweet son. Of course we will. Oh, thank you very much. However, Shizuka Shirasagi, you be my woman. That's the exchange for the loan.
What?
For the company to survive, you want me to give up my daughter? That's what I'm talking about. It's a small price to pay, isn't it? Don't worry, I'll take good care of you. You will be treated as one of the women that I have. I can't do it. Huh? I am a father before I am a president. I want Shizuka to marry the man of her choice. I don't want to keep the company alive by taking away my daughter's freedom. I will do whatever I can to help you. So, please. Then I'll step on your head.
Dad!
That's enough. Tanaka, why are you here? You can't even wear a suit, and here you are in your shabby uniform. I came to check on Shirasagi-san. I'll finance her father's company. Ha ha ha! That's a funny thing to say. A poor man is going to give a loan? We're not talking about 500 yen or so. We're talking about billions. You can't even buy bread at the store. How can you afford it? Yuto Tanaka. Does this name sound familiar? Huh? What are you talking about? Yuto Tanaka? Hey, Ryuji! You can apologize now. He is the largest shareholder of our company. What? The largest shareholder? That's right. Yuto Tanaka is the largest shareholder in a number of major corporations. He is a wealthy man who is said to control the Japanese economy from the shadows. I never thought he was a high school student. But you couldn't even buy bread from the store. I'm an investor. If I have money to buy expensive things, I want to invest it. And I think that the best food in the world is McDonald's. What's that? You're a freak. What are you going to do? I'm the one who decides whether or not the president will be elected. Then you'll lose your power in the school. Gosh, for all the rudeness I have shown you in the past, I am truly sorry. And so the social event came to an end. I gave them the loan, and Shirasagi-san's company was successfully restored. And normal life returned.
Thank you so much, Tanaka-kun.
Don't worry about it. It's not just sympathy. I gave you the loan because I have high expectations for the company's future.
But I was surprised to know that Tanaka-kun is an investor.
When I was a kid, I did investment simulations and I got into it. Maybe I had a talent for it. I started using real money and playing it like a game. And before I knew it, I was here.
Tanaka-kun, you said you like McDonald's, right? Actually, I've never had it. So, will you take me there next time?
That's fine, but are you concerned about me giving you a loan? If so, you don't have to worry about it at all.
No, it's not that. I want to spend time with Tanaka-kun. Because I want to get to know you better. Even more than we are now.
I see. Then I'll show you around after school today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm an investor with a lot of assets. But the time I spend with Shirasagi-san talking about many things, it is a precious time that money can never buy. I am an ordinary and introverted high school student, Yuto Tanaka. I am living quietly in the corner of the classroom. You probably can't imagine from what I look like now, but there was a time when I wasn't like this. So, when I was in junior high school, I was a leader of the gang. It's not that I was doing anything bad. I was a gangster who subdued the local gangsters and kept the city safe. I was protecting the city's peace and order. Oh, thank you for saving my life. Thanks to you, I didn't get mugged. No problem. Even if the heavens aren't watching. I, the Jet Black Fist, will be watching over the town. You can always count on me. Yes, sir! Phew, that was a good line. I'm totally too cool! I was young then. I mean, I was too cool for school. I was happy and acting like a superhero of the town. I was full of myself. It is a privilege of being young, but that life came to an abrupt end. It was when I came home.
Hey, Mom. Yuto has been mumbling in the middle of the night. He keeps saying, I'm going to paint all the other colors in black.
He is practicing his lines. See? Yuto is at that age, isn't he? He even gave himself a nickname, Jet Black Fist or something like that.
I see. That's why he was shadow boxing with the fluorescent light string. Come to think of it, he used to practice signing too. Oh, Yuto is back. Welcome home, Jet Black Fist.
Oh my! Jet Black Fist, your dinner is ready. Go wash your hands first.
That day, my life as a Jet Black Fist ended. After I entered high school, I mimicked a dull, introverted character. Nowadays, my junior high school days have turned into a complete black history. I'll forget those days and I'm going to spend my life quietly. It was supposed to be that way.
When I was in junior high school, there was a guy called Jet Black Fist.
There was a girl in this high school who remembered me from junior high school. She was Tamaki Kitagawa, a classmate of mine and also an active gangster. She is not doing anything bad either. She is a righteous lady who protects the unsafe school and school district.
Tamaki, are you talking about that again?
You talk that every day. How much do you love that story?
I'll never forget this. It's an unforgettable memory for me. I'll keep talking about it until it becomes a classic historic story. Unlike now, my junior high school days was a rough one. I was like a bloodthirsty beast fighting every day. I was a lonely wolf. Lonely wolf? That's when I met him. I met that guy at...
I heard there is an unruly horse out there. She is very lively. It's worth taming.
All the guys who tried to ride me have been shaken down. I'm hungry for someone with a backbone. Can't you at least let me have a little fun? We started fighting, and that's when I first experienced defeat. You're strong. I've lost. Do as you wish, please.
Do as you wish, please, huh? I'll do it then.
I thought I'm going to get the final blow. That was the moment I prepared myself. The guy just put his hand on my head.
You're good, lady. It's been a long time since I've had such a good time fighting.
The man smiled at me innocently. When I looked at him, I was unexpectedly struck by the look on his face. After that, I stopped fighting unnecessarily, so that's how I started to use my power to protect the weak. You still patrol the school grounds and school district, don't you? Because of Tamaki, the delinquents are quiet here.
Have you met this benefactor yet?
He disappeared. I've been looking for him. He called himself a Jet Black Fist.
Actually, he's here. And don't mention that name, because it makes me want to scratch my whole body.
You have an interesting story. I've also met the Jet Black Fist.
What? Minamisawa-san too?
She, Momoka Minamisawa, is the most beautiful girl in school. Did I ever have anything to do with her?
I'm no longer a gangster now, but I had it rough in junior high school. I was a lady who would make a guy fall in love with me and then catch him by surprise. They called me Killer Bee.
Killer Bee? Another interesting nickname.
Because that person was a famous gangster, I wanted to be famous by getting him, and I played a trick on him, but it didn't work at all. I took him by surprise in a desperate attempt, but he easily returned the favor. There hasn't been a single person I couldn't make fall in love with. I was about to lose confidence in myself, thinking that I was not attractive enough.
Thanks. It was fun to date a nice girl today. See you later.
He patted my head and he smiled and left. Since then, I've been a captive of that man. To this day, I have not had a day when I did not think of him. He called himself Jet Black Fist. Where on earth is he now? I can't sleep at night wondering.
You are totally in love with him. I mean, I know it's a little late for that, but Jet Black Fist?
Such a childish name.
Oh, that reminds me. I completely forgot about that. But when I hear it again from others, I'm too embarrassed to admit that I was in junior high school. Why did I say those lines, and why was I so casual about patting girls on the head? It's too painful to hear.
I wish I could see him again. Jet Black Fist. He changed my life. He's an important person.
For me too. Jet Black Fist is a prince.
Oh my god! Stop it! Don't call that name again!
Jet Black Fist? Isn't that Yuto?
Oh my god! Takahashi! This guy, Ryuji Takahashi, was from the same junior high school as me. He also knows my past when I was the leader of the gang.
What? Takahashi, are you serious? Is it true? Tanaka-kun is the Jet Black Fist?
Yeah. He was the leader of the gang in junior high school. He had red hair. He changed his hairstyle a little before entering high school.
Oh, it's true. If you look closely, you can see the resemblance. I mean, he was just hiding behind his bangs, but that's him!
No doubt! The fingerprints match too!
No, no, no! How can you remember all that?
I missed you so much! But why are you so plain? Let's work with me again as Jet Black Fist!
That's right! You look better back then. Back when you were confident and had nothing to be afraid of. Please go back to the confident and fearless you!
I buried what happened in junior high school in the darkest black history. That's why I will never dress like that again. You two can leave me alone no more. And forget all this if you can.
Ah! Jet Black Fist!
Jet Black Fist!
The next day, I wondered whether I should go to school or not. I somehow made my way to the classroom with heavy steps. Those two haven't come yet?
Well, they are in a big trouble.
What? They were taken away by a group of bikers on their way to school?
Yeah. Kamui is the biggest bikers around here. Kitagawa was originally under their radar, and there's also a guy that Minamisawa had captured with a beauty trick before. He also came to thank her for that. As long as the Kamui is on the move, even if they get through once, assassins will attack one after another. Until the two of them fall, they are forced to fight endless days of battle. But Yuto, can't we do something if you're here? You used to be feared as a legendary leader.
When I was in junior high school, I was so strong that there was no one who didn't know me. If I go out there, I might be able to get them to back off. But for that to happen, I need to go back to my old self. I need to confront the black history I've been turning away from. A past I don't want to face. but I was remembering the scene in the classroom.
He changed my life. He's an important person. For me too. Jet Black Fist is a prince.
The two of them talking happily about me once.
Hehehehe. Kitagawa and Minamisawa! Today is the time to pay the tribute.
Damn, these guys are strong. It's not good. If we don't do something, we'll both...
Hey, wait! Who is it?
Who is it? Have you forgotten about me?
Your red hair, slit eyes, and your appearance! Don't tell me you're the legendary leader of the gang, Jet Black Fist!
It's been a while, hasn't it? You guys seem to be doing whatever you want while I'm gone. They're my friends. Don't touch them. Unless you want to enjoy the comfort of a hospital bed.
Damn. Hey, let's get out of here! What? Are you sure? If we all beat them together, I'm sure we'll be able to. You don't know the terror of the Jet Black Fist. That's why you can say so. His fist is jet black. It will paint over everything. I was once defeated by him. I had never felt that devastated feeling before. The fear of facing an overwhelmingly strong man.
They're gone now. Now, he won't be able to touch you two anymore.
Oh, thank you. But why? You didn't like your old self that much. That's right. I thought you'd never go back to that look.
I had to do this to get them to back off. And, for me, junior high school is Black history. But you two were attracted to me back then. That's why I didn't want to betray your feelings.
Tanaka, when I actually met you again, I understood. I knew that Jet Black Fist was my idol. The way you dared them, it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was touched too. Jet Black Fist is my prince.
I see. So you were able to defeat them without incident. I'm happy for you. Well, it's good to see that the matter is settled. And why are you back to your junior high school days?
Well, this is something to save both of them. When I finally did it, it was I was having a lot of fun. I don't care if people laugh at me. I thought I'd give it one more try.
You're getting a taste of it, but that's more like you.
Yuto, let's go make the rounds together after school. I'll go with you.
After that, the two of them started to approach me seriously. My new high school life, spent as a Jet Black Fist while being loved by both of them, was about to begin.